On this episode of Lights, Camera, Akron, our reporter Jeannie McBride takes us to the Opal House Addiction Recovery Center.
And reporter Amanda Murata takes us to a local student-run bakery.
This is Lights, Camera, Akron News Edition, starring Jade Marshall, Heather Daniels, Amanda Murata, Jeannie McBride, Jay Jackman, and featuring Jen Danczak.
Welcome to Lights, Camera, Akron News Edition. I'm Jen Danczak.
And I'm Jay Jackman. Jade Marshall and Heather Daniels have the night off.
The European Court of Human Rights has awarded damages to 6 Hungarian men, ruling that overcrowding and other problems in Hungary's prisons resulted in their degrading treatment. The ruling issued said that the undignified conditions included the lack of privacy during toilet use, inadequate sleeping arrangements, and insect infestation. The applicants were awarded a total of almost 80,000 euros, which is over $79,000 in damages, plus 12,000 euros or $13,000 in costs and expenses. The court said Hungary could cut back overcrowding by, for example, reducing the number of people in pretrial detention, as they made up 28% of all prisoners at the end of 2013. A French palace and a British museum have joined the growing list of global tourist attractions to ban selfie sticks. They're devices visitors use to improve snapshots, but which critics say are obnoxious and potentially dangerous. Officials at Château de Versailles and Britain's National Gallery announced the ban, saying they need to protect artworks and other visitors. The sprawling 17th century Versailles Palace is where Louis XIV established his kingdom's seat of government 14 miles west of Paris. It attracts 7.5 million tourists a year. Visitors may still use their sticks in Chateau's courtyard or in the vast park and gardens surrounding the palace. The British Museum is currently reviewing its selfie stick policy.
Welcome back to Lights, Camera, Akron News Edition. I'm Jay Jackman.
And I'm Jen Danczak. We have reporter Jeannie McBride at the Opal House Addiction Recovery Center. Let's take a look. You know, that really sounds like a really good idea.
It really is. I didn't know too much about it, so thank you, Jeannie, for that.
University of Oklahoma President David Boren has expelled 2 students who he said have been identified as leading a racist chant as part of a fraternity event. Welcome back to Lights, Camera, Akron News Edition. I'm Jen Danczak.
And I'm Jay Jackman.
Police are currently searching for a man who was caught defecating on a car belonging to a woman in Akron. A photo of the act was taken by the father of the victim. According to Akron Police Lieutenant Rick Edwards, the man is in his mid-40s, and incidents like this have been reported since May 2012. 19 reports have been filed in total, and the cars have been damaged on the outside, the door handles, and the interior if they were left unlocked.
All of these incidents took place in the Castle Homes neighborhood in Akron, and some victims reported the incidents thinking it was a dog. Lieutenant Edwards says investigators could perform DNA testing to try to identify the man, but he says for minor crimes like this, that would be the last resort. If arrested, the suspect could face charges such as criminal mischief. Anyone with information about this man should contact the Akron police.
I seriously thought this was a joke until I saw the picture, and
Yep.
I could not believe what I was seeing.
I mean, it's blowing up social media.
I hope they catch him.
That's all I can say.
Oh my gosh, this is insane. The U.S. Coast Guard is urging people to use caution on Great Lakes waterways due to warmer temperatures and unstable ice. The warning specifically mentions Lake Superior and the northern parts of Lake Michigan and Lake Huron. People are at risk of falling through the ice during above freezing temperatures. The Coast Guard also notes that ice breaking in harbors, ports, and waterways is also increasing throughout the Great Lakes in preparation for the March 25th opening of the Soo Locks. The Coast Guard says people should stay away from cracks, seams, pressure ridges, slushy areas, and darker areas of ice since these could be hazardous.